Hey guys, this is Grogger6, and I'm going to start a new challenge here today, and it's going to be something I've never done before, but I thought it'd be something pretty fun. I made a tiny deposit onto PokerStars. I had this account. This is the first ever account I made on any, poker client at all. About 9 years ago, probably, when I made this. 8 or 9 years ago, anyway, something like that. And at the moment I have 1184. I started with 1009 or something like that. I just made a as close as I could to a $10 deposit, and I've been playing these 25-cent spin and goes. So this is going to be a spin and go challenge sort of thing, trying to build up. Maybe we'll turn into cash games, but we're going to try and build up our bankroll. From the 25-cent ones I've been playing, ended up with 1184. And what I've got now, basically, we're going to start the challenge now, at this point, 1184. But I've basically got a Google Docs spreadsheet here, and all I'm going to do is, after every game, I'm going to input a new amount, all the way down, so you get hundreds and hundreds of games, and that's what we have for now, 1184, and I'm basically going to track my progress in these, and then we'll create a little chart for this, or a little graph, and that should be the way things go. So we're going to start off first one here for the day, and 25-cent games seem to be pretty. The play in these games is pretty poor that I've seen, but we'll do what we can. So we're playing just a 50-cent one to start off. Start with a monster hand though, so hopefully you start off with some people who just shove all in any two cards. We just call, of course. He does get in any two cards pretty much. We hit a queen, and he hits. Somehow he manages he manages that. Somehow he manages that. So that's a great start. Wow. I hope that's not a sign of how things are going to go, but it's just one hand. We're going to play a $1 table. So we have 4 times the buy-in to win. Hopefully we can, win this one. I will win a decent amount of these. It's just bad luck like that happens every now and again. But we don't worry about those things. I'm going to fold here. Again, and I did say the play was poor in these games, in the 25-cent games especially. Don't know about the other ones, I never played the other ones at the moment. But they're just, punting off anything here, as you can see. We'll min-raise, but I'm not sure if this guy's going to push any two. Seems like he might. If he is, we're just going to kind of play a little more careful. I'm just going to kind of check back. Move a diamond draw again, I'm going to check back. If he's all in, I call. There's a few draws out there he can call with. I'm putting it in about 80. Hope he punts off. He calls. There's 260 in there. I'm just going to bet 220 and get it in on the river. I mean, it's one of those things. I'm either getting it in or not. We raised 50 last time, but I might just keep it to min raises. I guess we can go 50 still. May as well keep it the same for now. Just going to check our deuce here. Not interested in this hand. Again, we can bet, but there's tons of draws. He might call with any heart. He might have a 10. He might have a draw that gets there. So there's all sorts of things that, you know. Do you flop a draw here? Chips all in. Never mind, we fold. I mean, it's one of those things. This guy's just kind of weird. He's kind of going all in at random times. That's okay. That's okay. We know how to handle this. And the blinds aren't big enough where I just need to, go with, we're not desperate enough to have to go with things that I don't need to, so I'm going to fold the 9 deuce because he's getting a little strange. I'll go with this if he goes all in. If not, we'll just check. Don't really think I need to raise. And don't have to put myself in that situation unless he forces it. I'm just going to check it down. I'm going to start min-raising now, the blinds have got a bit bigger. Yeah, interesting board. I think we can check back. I mean, we can induce more bluffs this way, but I think we only get called by stuff that generally beats us on the flop like that. I guess we just bet small, get value from 7s or 9s. He's had ace high, nice little bit of value. A pair of flush draw. He bet small, we're in position, I'm just going to call this. I feel like I need to go all in or anything. Once he keeps doing this, we can keep calling, I think is correct. We don't improve. If he bets again, if it's any bigger as well, I'd probably just fold. I think we can just fold anyway. We just check. He actually had just an airball, okay. I'm going to fold the king 9. I don't think I need to go with this hand as a call off. We can raise all in with it, but calling off. A pretty bad flop for this hand. Against this guy who's random, I'm going to check back. There's a few draws out there anyway. For possibilities, he could have anything, so I'm just going to check back and just maybe hope that our nut high cards are good. If they are. He's really just playing any 2. And we do have a chip lead now. I might just check this ace 3. We could go ahead and raise, just try and push him all in, but I don't think again that we really are that desperate to do that. Again, we can just check back and hopefully win with ace high. Again, I don't want to force desperate spots that aren't there, and that's something some people might do too much. Sorry about the noise in the background, there's a lot of hedge trimming and strimming and all that going on. I'm just going to keep checking down here. We could just try and take this pot here, but he's called down with ace highs and things before. He's called down pretty light before, so I'm pretty much just going to check it. Because I think he might call down too light. He was definitely calling down with that, I'm pretty sure. And he's all in. Every time he does it, unfortunately I don't have enough of a hand to call. 9s will always be a call though. Probably just going to ship it in because I think he's going to call off quite wide. Happy to get in with 9s anyway. Yeah, it's not a desperate situation, but he's going to call off so wide. So hope to avoid the you know, the hands that he can hit. And it wasn't a desperate situation, but if I do pick up a good hand the way he's been playing, I'm just going to get it in. We're dominating him. And that is a $1 game that we just won. So even though we lost the first one due to horrible luck, we're still... Okay, I need to update the spreadsheet. So 1184 minus 25 is going to be 1159. So I would put in 1159 after the second game, and after the third game we have 1234. So this is going to be an example. I'll just bring the chart in. This is going to be what I'll do. And you just do this. I don't know if I have to select it all. Will we go to insert, I think? Or is it format? Let's have a look. Yeah, insert chart. And then we can just go to this graph here. And this is basically what the graph looks like now. 1184, 1159, 1234. So that's the the start of our graph. We can do it how we want, charts or whatever. That's basically what it's going to look like. I should title this as SNG results. There we go. I don't know how long this video has gone on for, but yeah, I'm going to play a few of these off screen. Going to make sure that I keep noting down my results. I actually forgot after the first one, as I said, but we managed to we only played 2 games, so yeah, be an interesting challenge. See if I can just keep on increasing my bankroll, and I'll keep updating you, and maybe eventually we can play bigger ones and get into some cash games. So I don't really usually play on stars, but I just thought this would be fun, and we can go from there. I'll see you soon.